Shalom, shalom, shalom. How y'all doing? It's your brother Zamari Run. We're in the building again with another video. I hope y'all been doing well. Actually, I really do. Hope y'all been doing well. I just came here to bring a little update. So this month, June 23rd, 2024, there's going to be another groundbreaking Reclaiming the Throne event, The Experience in Houston, Texas. Yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. I just came here, number one, to share my experience being in the first one. Number one, before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported by showing up. If you shared a video, if you shared your experience that you had when you was there, I want to say thank you. Because number one, being a part of something so groundbreaking, number one, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be there. Like, you can see the videos and stuff, they tell a little bit, but to really get the experience, you gotta be there, you know what I'm saying, and really understand where we coming from with it. You know, number one, with the producers of the project, Morris Williams and Joshua Cullins, like, they really put a lot of work into creating, number one, the documentary, which you see playing right here on Tubi TV. I was just looking at it, I was like, man, let me go ahead and make this video. I'm sharing my experience. But number one, I don't want to tell too much of it, but I'm gonna just give like a basic breakdown. It's an experience of traveling with us throughout the ages, right? You see, from the time we was in our land, the time we get out of our land and go get be brought as captive to America. Then you see us go through all these different phases that we went through each generation to get to this point that we at today. Like, and it's crazy because you get to really see the expression of that through song, like a era in a song. So I think for you really to get the feel of that, you sort of gotta be there. If you already heard the album, big ups to you, salute for your support. Because number one, I gotta take my hats off to the people who do stuff like that for a living. Man, the time that you have to put into bringing something forth like that, it takes a lot of dedication. But when you go through all those different long nights, those long days, repetition and getting certain things locked into your movement, you know, all that stuff, it sort of pays itself off in the moment when you start see all the people out there. You see the response. Like, it ain't so much just about being in front of people, being able to perform. Like, especially as a minister, when you're ministering to people through your gift, whether it's just doing spoken word, or it's just singing a song, or if it's just playing an instrument, or the brothers that was on the djembes, you know what I'm saying? If you just, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, you dance, like, what you gotta understand is, man, people get blessed by your gift. You know what I'm saying? People, you unlock something in them when you share your gift. So number one, it's so much gifts that get expressed that ministers to the people, and everybody in a different way for different times, because somebody might be 60, 70 years old in the crowd, and they might remember something that happened back in the 70s or the 60s that was in their time, and they like, man, I remember that time, I remember that feel, I remember what this person is expressing through lyricism. I see exactly where they coming from with it, or what they trying to get, their point, they get it, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a major impact, you know what I'm saying, number one. Number two, even for people that's not necessarily from the same nationality as I think it sort of puts things in context for us too. This song that's been sang by our people throughout the generations, like, sometimes for some people it's hard for them to understand it. So I do feel like Reclaiming the Throne, through not only just the docuseries, but also through the soundtracks, opens that avenue of understanding our positioning and place, how we think. Because you can't really understand a person's place from empathy if you don't really take the time to sit down and listen and watch. You know, there's so much stuff that didn't happen to us. Like, you know, when you look at, like, you know, it's like what did happen to us as a people, like the picking cotton all day in the field for somebody. Like we talk about just genetic trauma, you know what I'm saying, that's been passed down through the ages. Somebody that ain't been through that or don't suffer from that, ain't no way you gonna understand me when I say, you know, this stuff. Like, man, I got some stuff I'm going through. Like, there's no relatability because you ain't never felt what I'm feeling. You feel me? So it's just a different dynamic that I feel like Reclaiming the Throne opens up. It gives access to people who may not understand the position of how we looking at situations or viewing the situation or how a situation affects us. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's beauty in it. It's a sense of hope. And it also gives us a sense of gratitude for being able to have what we have, because seeing that stripped away from us, it gives a sense of fervency of like, and zeal of, man, I gotta pick back up what my ancestors lost. That's what we reclaiming. At the end of the day, reclaiming the throne is an aspect of us reclaiming the nobility that our people once was. That's all it is. Reclaiming the nobility of what we once was, but we've lost that because our people don't know who they are. So you gotta take aspects of entertainment, just like the world does. They feed us identity. So it's through Reclaiming the Throne that this is a way that D28 Production is giving people access to be able to know, like, oh, I come from them people. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different level of gratitude that hit you. You know what I'm saying? So truly grateful for that. Truly grateful for that. But man, when I say the night of, your brother was nervous. I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird because I still be nervous even singing or whatever I'm doing with people that I'm used to being around. But that night was crazy. It felt like, you know, then after a while, it's like, it's go time. Let's we've been practicing for this. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just a performance. You know what I'm saying? Like being in the mind of, or the position of the, like for instance, when I write songs, sometimes I write a song from a perspective. I might not even be thinking from my own personal point of view. I might be thinking from the point of view of a person that might be going through that particular thing. Or I might be thinking, I need to get to this type of person, a person that's struggling with this. I want to help them. So like you have that in your mind and you're like, all right, this is the way I'm gonna execute that. I'm gonna make sure that it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? Becoming what I need to become to minister to that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it, man. So I'm looking forward to it. I did a little bit of both, rapping and singing throughout the show. The last show, your brother was like, change the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Running all over the place. So, but hallelujah. June 23rd, we look forward to seeing y'all again. We're gonna be in Houston, Texas. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be major. Bring your family, bring your people if you're out there in Texas. If you close and you can pull up and you got the time, it's on a Sunday, it's on a weekend, come on. We want to see your face. We want to see your people's people. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the overall mission and goal is to just help our people to awaken to who they are. You know what I'm saying? And so we can be in alignment with what the Father destined for us, and get in alignment with that debar, with that word. So I love y'all. I thank y'all. Again, if you was at the last one, share a comment. Tell me what was your favorite moment in the show. If you haven't been at the show and you seen the video, what did you like about that video? Like, just give me something so we can. You might be able to, you know, help somebody else see why they need to be there. So, anyways, at the end of the day, I love y'all. Again, thank you. Shout out to you for tapping into this video. Thank you for your time. May Yahuwah continue to bless you. May Yahushua continue to bless you. All esteem and kabod be to the King of Kings, the Adon of all Adonim. We thank you in the name of Yahushua Mashiach. Hallelujah.
Reclaiming the Throne live soundtrack experience. Not just an experience, but now a movement. Black history throughout the ages. Come see your history. We first started in Augusta, Georgia, but now we're on the road to Houston, Texas. at the University of Houston. The event will be Sunday, June the 23rd, 2024. Doors will open up at 3 p.m. at the Cullen Performance Hall Theater. Come and find out about your culture, about your history. Meet us there, beat us there. Baruch Yahusha.